There was a time when Drake was on the cover of every playlist on the browser page of Spotify.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So Drake took his feud with Kendrick Lamar to a new level in a court filing. The Canadian star and his attorneys alleged that Universal Music Group and Spotify unfairly boosted the popularity of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. In a pre-action petition, Drake's company Frozen Moments sought to preserve evidence for a potential lawsuit. It read that UMG, which distributes music for both OVO and Kendrick Lamar, launched a campaign to manipulate and saturate the streaming services and airwaves with Not Like Us using bots and pay-to-play arrangements. Drake's team further claimed that Spotify was offered special licensing rates to bolster the song's performance.
Biggest artist in the world. Okay, he has a cult-like following. Not just a cult-like following, he has some of the most loyal D-riders on the planet. In fact, drop on the clues bombs for Drake's D-riders. There are people amongst us who sit on Drake's penis the way Drake was sitting on the CN Tower on the Views album cover. Okay, but even with Drake's huge fan base, don't think for 1 second, whatever the label UMG was doing to promote, Not Like Us, they were doing the same thing for you your whole career. Okay, if one of those diss records you put out would have taken off and been a cultural phenomenon like Not Like Us, the record label would have pushed that too. How would you be clowning Kendrick right now if Kendrick said, UMG, you didn't have to let Drake put that record out accusing me of beating my lady. You didn't have to let Drake put that record out saying my child isn't really mine. I'm trying to get you to see why you look like a complete and total sucker, Drake. Okay, not to mention, once again, you are a huge artist, but don't believe your own hype too much because those same tricks you are accusing UMG of doing for Not Like Us, they have done for you your whole career. There was a time when Drake was on the cover of every playlist on the browser page of Spotify. Okay, they did it with Apple too. I think it was called Scorpion Season or something like that. And he took over multiple playlists on the same day. All I'm saying, Aubrey, is stop acting like you haven't been the beneficiary of record label technology. Okay, you being a whole hoe simply because you lost. Simply because Kendrick Lamar kicked your ass lyrically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And anybody acting like this is anything more than Drake's feelings being hurt, you a hoe too. A OV hoe to be exact. Okay? He's fighting the same war that Michael Jackson fought. Drake is taking a stand for the art and the artist. People who are running with that narrative would hold Drake's penis while he pees and shake it for him when he's finished. Okay, Drake has been handling this terribly since Not Like Us dropped. And please, let's keep this in mind. Drake, you're in this position because you tapped out. Okay, you chose to tap out after you heard Not Like Us. Kendrick dropped too much tune for your head top. Okay, he gave you Euphoria, 616 in LA, Meet the Grams, and Not Like Us. It was too much for you because you didn't have to tap out after the Hard Part 6. You could have went in the studio and gave us a bop. You the bop guy. You could have got with some ghostwriters, went in the studio and wrote a hit to combat Not Like Us, but you chose not to. You tapped out. Kendrick won. And he told you to squabble up, not lawyer up, but you chose to get the lawyers because you lost the squabble. Please give Aubrey Drake Cram the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw.
And I'm going to tell Drake exactly, what I've been telling him since the summer. Take a break. Go away. Let nostalgia bring you back. People will miss you. You see what J. Cole is doing. People don't even care. He tapped out of the rap battle anymore.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he taking folks down memory lane with the audio scripted series he's doing. He got the 10-year anniversary of Forest Hill Drive coming in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Just announced Dreamville.
Just announced Dreamville Fest. Like, nostalgia will bring you back. You have that much history in the game, Drake. But right now, you need to take a break because this Kendrick tidal wave ain't stopping no time soon.
What was Michael Jackson fighting for?
Oh, they said they were taking Michael Jackson down because he owned all the catalogs.
He owned, he owned half of Sony ATV's publishing.
Yeah, so they said
he owned like damn near half of all the publishing in the music industry.
So they said they were taking him down, and
that I believe though.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll speak for me. I am saying, not them, me. I am saying that two things can be true. One, he could be a sack of shit And 2, they should compensate him.
You think he should be compensated?
Yes. 1,000,000%.
Okay.
He has to be compensated.
Wait, for which?
Why?
For both petitions or one in particular?
I don't care nothing about them petitions.
Okay. Oh, you just saying for what he's done.
My talk is not, the petition is, that's his route to do whatever he does.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about them petitions. Before that, they was trying to find closure, according to the rumors. I came in here and asked y'all if he recouped so fast, and we don't know, we're speculating. I came in here and asked y'all, why wouldn't they pay him? And then we breezed right by that. But the more I thought about it, anybody with a brain would pay him. Anybody with a brain would pay him. And then I got to thinking about some of my conversations that I won't divulge. I don't think it's a money thing.
I kept saying that. We said that. It's not about, I don't think this is about the money. I think you want a piece.
A piece of what?
Whatever.
So let's do it.
Them.
So let's do it. Come on, let's have a little bit of fun with this.
I have generated billions here. I want a piece.
A piece of what?
Equity in the label?
Equity, yeah.
Universal.
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to be Aubrey? Who wants to be Universal in our game?
Oh, I can be Universal. It's quick. No. Fuck out of here.
We've been around for years, nigga.
Hey, somebody pull up Universal's artist roster.
Oh. Today,
Subsidiaries or just Universal?
All UMG, all of them. Let's look at all of them. All right, you saying yeah, I don't care. Line them all up. I won't let my disdain for the man cloud my better judgment on the matter. And I would be a hypocrite to say otherwise. Because we need to be able to see one person crack it. Same way I say when I'm running around talking. Hey, you companies got to do right by me just to show the field that you're able to do right by one person, 1, and 2, so I know that when the next big fish come along, you have the ability to do right by somebody. That's important. I just don't know how far we're going to budge on the table, which is why I want to play a game. I don't like ICE being universal because no is how we got here. So then tell me how you meet.
No, because
tell me how you meet me in the middle. All right. You won't give me some of all of the building.
Correct.
This list is entirely too long to name.
I want to hear them anyway.
I've got.
Read them up.
Yeah.
Read them. We here to talk.
Okay,
We talk for a living. We ain't doing shit else.
You want me to start with the numbers?
Numbers?
When
What
you
do
say
mean?
numbers.
Oh, the artist numbers?
Artists with the numbers.
Go ahead.
10cc, 10 years, 2 Chainz, 3 Doors Down, 4 Minute, 4 Strings, 5 Seconds of Summer, then 1975. A's. Anita, Amy Chang, Taiwan. Aaliyah, AC/DC, Gracie Abrams, Ace of Base, Brian Adams, AFI, Afrojack, Medium Project, AGA from Hong Kong.
Yeah, we still in the A's, huh?
We're at the early A's.
Oh, brother. Brother.
Yeah, it's going to be a long time. Akon, I'll try to maybe just hit the bigger names, though.
Yeah, hit the bigger names.
Let's see. Paul Anka is a big name. Steve Aoki. I mean, we're talking about like worldwide. Arcade Fire, India Arie, Rick Astley.
All right, I can't give you a piece
Audio
of the
Slave.
I can't give you.
Iggy Azalea. Lil Baby.
I can't give you.
Babyface.
All right. Enough of you. All right. I can't give you a piece of the whole building.
Yeah.
Or I mean, you could just have to be a very small piece, probably.
Everybody.
There is no such thing as a small piece.
Yeah.
1%, half of 1%.
The Eagles, Taylor Swift.
Yeah. No, it's
0.0001%.
Fam, I'm
Billie
just looking
Eilish.
over here. I'm just looking over here. Taylor Swift, Coldplay, Elton John.
Oh my God.
Like Lady Gaga. You're not getting it.
Yeah.
Elton John makes the most, right, on tour.
He makes a lot.
Yeah.
We're talking about hundreds, maybe thousands of artists who gross millions and millions of dollars a year. Some who generate billions.
All right, so what will you give me?
Some money. Same thing
No.
we gave you last time.
No.
You can get some money. That's
No.
what we always going to give you. This is the conversation that Hove has been saying. They will let you run the checkup, but you're never getting leverage.
Yeah.
This is what he's been saying.
So I'm leaving.
I hear him,
Right.
but
So now I want to leave.
I think.
Oh,
that-
well, slow down. You want to leave.
Wait, y'all think Drake doesn't have leverage?
Not a stake.
I think
Not that type of leverage.
My personal opinion, I think that they saw this coming, and I think personally that
So they consolidated.
No, not that part. I think that has some merit. I think that
I'm talking shit.
He didn't necessarily get the push on the last 2 albums that he normally would have gotten.
That may be true.
Right? So, and I think he knows that. And I think that if I want to devalue you, right? Because again, this is all speculative, and if I want to devalue you, then I have to start somewhere. And so now I'm going to say, yo, dog, when you come back to the table, you didn't do your normal numbers that you typically would do.
Yeah.
So now when we start the negotiations, your value is dipped. You understand what I'm saying? And so now,
yes and no.
That's a conversation we also had. Like, I think Meek Mill was a big conversation about that. Where
you see it in sports.
your last project,
you see it in sports.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
See it in
we're not gonna allow you to run the numbers up super crazy.
They'll cut your playing time. They'll do a bunch of shit so that your numbers will drop. If your contract is heavy incentive based, they'll make sure you don't reach your certain incentive shit like that. Like, yo, if you're supposed to get 1,200 yards and you get a bonus,
But that's where I think he has leverage.
you'll get 1138 and they'll sit you the last game.
But no one in his
You get what I'm saying?
I don't think that he is in a place where you can speak to him that way.
What do you mean?
I think
You can't talk to him about what her loss did, what For All the Dogs did.
Doesn't matter because his catalog is way too
you
lucrative.
can't. Hey, I don't give a fuck about that. You don't talk to me about that.
Yeah.
so.
Go back there in the room.
But that's a contradiction, though.
Wow.
How?
Because you're saying that he had the ultimate bargain power 5 years ago. You said that.
If he would have done something different, that's in hindsight.
Yeah.
Joe, I can talk to you about them albums because, the back catalog is how we got the 400. When we gave you the $400 million deal, it was because we said, yo, look at what I've done.
Yeah, but that was short. That was a short.
It was a short. And I think, I think that's where the beef started.
That was a short.
Personally, I think that's where the beef started. I took the short in anticipation of we're going to get it right on the re-up. And now it's time for the
re-up.
re-up.
He should have took the short.
I don't think
but
so.
that's still a life-changing.
But people do
You
that.
can't scoff at 400 mil.
this
If
is
you
the
want to
thing.
take it. But I think that was a short.
Of course, I think it was a short too.
But if I think we cool. So I've been selling you on, yo, we cool, we building something.
got
here.
you.
That's the
we
other
doing
mistake, by
something
the way.
here.
Yes.
I got you.
That's a big mistake.
And it happens all the time.
But do you
So
think that he considered it a short?
I think he thought he was making deals with his peoples.
I think he definitely considered it a short because I think he looked at what he's done over the course of at that time. 10
he
years.
learned something after he signed it, or that Johnny Blaze text wouldn't have went like that. Where he said, "Let me get out of this slave deal," but that was talking about touring. I'm just saying he learned more information after he signed that deal.
That's what I said. I said that, yo, once he started getting privy to, niggas were cursing me out all week in my shit. Like, yo, he got all the information in the world. No, he don't. He don't have all the information in the world. Just because you got money, that don't mean you have information that comes along with the money. He never had a reason to go seek for more information.
See, I'm holding him accountable for some of that stuff, though.